Welcome to my inaugural video for my new series, Real Estate Stories of My Real Estate Experiences. Some of the stuff I've seen and some of the things that have happened in my transactions would really scare you. And it occurred to me that it might be worth sharing some of these things so that somebody else can avoid a mistake. So I'm going to start out with a cautionary tale for buyers. Now, a little caveat here, I sell real estate in the Philadelphia area. If you live in the Northeast and you have been looking for a home there, you have probably heard horror stories about stucco. Stucco can have issues here where if it's not put on correctly, water gets in behind the stucco and there can be all kinds of issues. So without further ado, about 5 years ago, I had buyers who were looking at homes and they found a house that they liked that was constructed with stucco. And the sellers had about 10 months prior done a stucco inspection because they were getting ready to list it. They ended up listing it a lot later, but they knew that people were concerned about stucco, so they had an inspection. They made that inspection as well as an estimate from a stucco remediation contractor available to buyer's agents and buyers. So we had that information. The estimate was something like $45,000. So I said to my buyers, this estimate was from 10 months ago. It's possible that things have gotten worse. I think it might not be a bad idea to have another stucco inspection and follow-up estimate, just so you know what you're getting into. They agreed, and we had another inspection, and then we sent the inspection report to a stucco remediation contractor who estimated that it was probably closer to the $55,000 amount. So there had been some additional damage. It was going to be about $10,000 more. So my buyers and the seller agreed to reduce the price of the house by $55,000. And my buyer's plan was once they bought and they settled, they would remediate the stucco, and that's what they did. However, when the contractor started to take the stucco off to begin the project, they discovered that the damage was much deeper and worse than they had thought, or that they could have ascertained from doing the inspection. It turned out there was mold, and it was so bad that most of the interior sheetrock, the inside walls of the house, had to be replaced. So when they were all done, that $55,000 repair ended up being $105,000. So let this be a lesson to you. If you're looking at a stucco home, and if there is any kind of significant problem with it, it would be my advice to you to require the seller to repair it at his or her or their cost prior to settlement. Because when you are given a credit, as you can tell from this story, there's really no way to know whether it's going to be enough. And this is not a few dollars more here or there. This is thousands and thousands of dollars. So I hope that story can help somebody else out there.